Hello everyone, it's ArtsyTashann here. I was having some really bad art block, so I decided to default on something I used to do a lot on TikTok, which was selecting a random art prompt from a list that I have. The wheel decided to give me 223, which was a pumpkin god. Jumping straight into the drawing with a split perspective. On the left side is me drawing in real life, but incredibly sped up. I couldn't get the speed paint and my real drawing to line up, but I did my best. I thought it'd be interesting to show the difference between what you see versus what I see in drawing the things I do. Now, immediately upon beginning this drawing, I knew that I wanted this guy to be a humble guy. I didn't want this pumpkin god to be high or mighty, I just wanted him to be the kind of guy someone could chill with. I started by trying to imagine what this being would look like. What would it be like? And I didn't want this character to be drawn like any other characters I have drawn before. I wanted him to have his own whole personality and a difficult pose that I haven't actually tried before. I think it worked out though. I didn't want it to look human, but I also didn't want him to be frightening. I wanted it to look spooky, but humble and friendly. Now that I'm looking at him again, he does kind of give Grim Reaper vibes, but more Halloween. He also looks just a little melancholy, but still content. Like he likes where his life is at, but he's still a little sad about something, almost thoughtful. One thing that I think is kind of interesting in the split view is that you can see how slow I am in real life in comparison to what you see in these speed paints. It takes me a few hours per drawing, and this one in particular took around 3 hours to complete just to this stage. I will probably finish it later on, and by finish I mean going over it in my usual line art style and fully coloring. Going into this drawing, it was nice to feel kind of carefree. The drawings that I've been doing lately have served some purpose, and by that I mean I literally have a plan for them. My planetary mushrooms are going to become new products in my business, and so will the day-night jellyfish that I did. The wooden heart has already become a sticker even. This pumpkin god might become something, but when I jumped into this drawing, I didn't have any real plan for it. I just went for it. Just drawing for the sake of it. It felt nice to break up the monotony of creating for my business. My phone ended up shutting off the recording at some point, but I only noticed when I had to get up for some lunch, which was closer to the end of this drawing. While I was coloring this pumpkin god, I wanted to keep in mind the color palette. This drawing might be carefree, but I'm not a psycho. I stuck with a pretty mono color palette with browns for the body and some solid green for the cape. However, once I added that dark blue background, suddenly it looked really plain. So, I added in a harvest moon and some orange clouds, for nostalgia mostly. The first time I can remember I saw a harvest moon, my mom said that the moon was orange because of all the dust from the farmers' harvests across town. I don't know how accurate that really is, but it was a cool thought, and I wanted to include that detail in this drawing. It may not be entirely accurate, but it is nostalgic. I might do another video on this guy when I do my final version, outlining in my usual style and refining the coloring on things. If you'd like to see the rest of that process, and you'd like me to put a story to this pumpkin god, please let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video about it. But for now, this is our pumpkin god. I had a lot of fun drawing him, and I hope you guys like it as well. If you have any cool prompts to add to my list, drop them in the comments. But that's everything I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.